Hello Facebook, Erin Call here. I'm an executive lead director and a certified mentor with LimeLight by Alcone. No makeup tonight, you guys. No makeup tonight because I got a spray tan and I'm not doing my makeup tonight. But I want to talk to you guys about something. I'm not going to wait for people to hop on. I'm going to jump into it. Hopefully this will connect with some people tonight. Hopefully maybe this speaks to you. Feel free to tag a friend. Feel free to share this if this speaks to you. If you're watching the replay, you'll know because that little live button won't be in the top corner over there. Throw me a hashtag replay. Let me know. I'll say hey. If you're watching me live, let me know you're here. Say hi. Let me just check and make sure we're good because my Wi-Fi's been really weird. Let's see. Oh, I'm good. All right. So if you're popping on, say hey. I felt compelled to share this with you tonight. No makeup, just me, genuine me, and kind of sharing my story and sharing my journey a little bit with you guys. Hello, Amanda. Hey, Tiffany. So I'm going to swipe the comments to the right. But if you have comments, feel free to leave some love below. Say hey. I was at yoga today, as per my usual routine. And she talked about choice, and I love that they do this at yoga. A lot of times I'll just bring in life lessons and stuff like that, and she mentioned how everything's a choice. And I was like, oh, that's so true. Like, it just resonated with me, right? Like, we all make choices, and they're either going to take us one way or the other, and we have the choice to make the change whenever we want. And I was like, you know, that just resonates with a lot of the choices I've made in my career and in my business and in life in general. And so tonight I'm going to talk to you guys about why I share this, why I chose network marketing, or why it chose me, how I fell into all this. So let's see. This stems back to, for those of you that don't know my story, this stems back to like 4 years ago, you guys, which is crazy. But 4 years ago, I decided I was freaking stuck, okay? Like, I had been a young mom. I didn't really know where I fit in. I didn't really know like what I was supposed to do other than I knew I had to grind. I knew I had to go to school. I knew I had to make something of myself. I knew I had to show like my little guy that, you know, circumstances don't define you, right? So I was grinding. I was going to school full time. I was working full time. Then I had another baby and got married. And I was literally immersed in this life full of like responsibility and all this stuff. And like, it didn't fill me up, you know, like I knew that my job was a big factor. I was meant to do something more, but I didn't know what. And I decided to make a change. And I know this isn't for everybody, but I decided to stay home with my babies. I was pregnant with my third little guy. If you don't know my story, I'll just do a quick recap. And I decided to stay home with them. And I was like, I'll go, you know, I'll finish school full time. I was almost done with school. I'll finish school full time. That'll give me a purpose more than just being at home and being mom, right? So I stayed home. I stayed home for almost a year. Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure. I stayed home for almost a year. And let me tell you, okay, when I stayed home for that year, you guys, this is going to sound horrible to some people, but you know what? I'm just real and authentic with you guys. It wasn't for me, okay? It wasn't for me. Like, I love my children, but I didn't have an outlet. I didn't have another purpose. I was like just mom. I was like nursing, pumping, doing all the things, but I didn't have a purpose. I didn't have another purpose, right? And for me, that was really hard because all I'd ever known was like, that I wanted a career, that I wanted to be impactful, that I wanted to do something. I just didn't know quite what it was. And so for me, staying home, it just like wasn't for me. Love them to death, but it wasn't all I was meant to do. And so fast forward, I owned another business. I did another direct sales company before I ended up here. Hi, Liz. Hi, Rosemary. Before I ended up here with LimeLight by Alcone. And I learned a lot along the way, you guys. I learned a lot along the way. I had the ups and downs of figuring out the whole, you know, business thing and figuring out what my purpose was supposed to be and really like figuring out how to become more confident and grow personally and use my voice and all that stuff. And then I ended up here with LimeLight. And it's crazy to me because like I literally almost didn't make the choice to make this change, you guys. I was with another direct sales company. If you've watched my journey at all, you know that I was with another direct sales company and it was a great starting point. I loved network marketing because I was able to share my story and use my voice and impact women and show them that there's legit no glass ceiling. Like, you can do anything you want to do, right? And that was like the biggest thing for me that I loved. But I started to not love the products, and I was like, I just started questioning. And I am the type of person that if I'm going to back something, like, I'm going to know everything about it. I want to feel like I can back it 1,000%. And I started to not feel like that. But there's also the fear that creeps in. You know how I talk about that all the time because I've done a shit ton of personal development. Hey, Alicia, that fear started to creep in for me. And I was like, oh my God, like, how do I start over? What if this happens? And what if that? And I nagged my husband for a month straight. And I remember him saying, babe, just do it. Like, if you can't stop thinking about it, just do it. And I'm looking at the wrong side. My camera's over here, you guys. I'm like, that's weird. I remember him saying, just do it. Just stop nagging me. I love you. Just do it, right? And finally, the one day, I just decided to go for it, you guys. I decided to go for it. And I can't imagine looking back. I remember when I started in direct sales altogether, we were actually moving across the country. And so I was getting ready to sell my spray tan business back home. And I remember my husband saying, do you think you can make like $500 a month, you know, in network marketing? And I was like, yeah, I can make 500. I bet I can make 1,000. And we look back and we laugh now because we're like, cool, you can make 500 or 1,000. Like, holy shit, how much more have you actually made at this point? Like, oh my God, right? But to think at that time that, to me, $500 a month was going to be, you know, amazing, right? But anyway, so obviously that has changed a lot since then, and I now see this and the potential to impact women and to really, really make this incredible income and not have this glass ceiling, and to be with a company that I wholeheartedly believe in. But I want to talk about why I do this, you guys, because I truly believe that, like, why you do something really determines how successful you're going to be. Like, I always tell my girls when they join this business with me and they decide to partner with me that, like, you're going to have a lot of hows along the way. You're going to have to, like, figure out how to get over these bumps and these humps and through all these challenges. And if you are steadfast and you know your why and you know why you're here and you have something strong enough with inside you that's like an emotional thing for you, like, you're going to be successful because your why can help you overcome anyhow. And so I truly believe that your why is evolving and that my why is really multifaceted. Like, I'm not going to lie. Yes, I'm here for the money, but here's the thing. Money is not your why. Money is never going to be your why. Maybe what you can do with the money or what it does for your family or how it allows you to give back. But, like, if you come into something like this saying, you know, it's just for the money, okay, cool, but you can go, like, make money, you know, doing anything, right? You can go make money doing anything. You can go get a job. You can go whatever. You have to have, like, this heart in this. You have to wholeheartedly, like, believe in what you're doing and have a why that's strong, because there's going to be challenging times. And I feel like that's why I've been successful, is because I've had a really, really strong why. But I do believe that my why is multifaceted. There's different aspects of my why. And I love sharing this with you guys because I truly feel like it resonates with a lot of women, and I hope. So please feel free to share this if you feel like maybe somebody needs to hear this. I do this to genuinely impact my family. To do this so that we have time freedom to be together, so that we have financial freedom, because I truly believe that there is absolutely no reason to be doing shit you hate and be stuck in a place that you're not happy to bring a paycheck home at the end of the week. I just believe that's crap. And I figured out a better way. And so I do this for that. I do this to impact my family. I do this, you know, for that reason. I also have this really strong desire to show my children that you can do anything that you want, that your dreams are never too big, that there's no glass ceiling, that women can be, women and men, but especially want my daughter to see that women can be impactful and purposeful and use their voice and be confident and love themselves and know that what they bring to the table, and be strong, right? Be strong and be able to do whatever it is that they want to do, because I wasn't always that person, you guys, like, super far from it. Was not always that person. I didn't believe in myself. I had very little self-worth at one point in my life. I let people take advantage of me. I I won't get super into it, but like I just didn't love myself. I just didn't have this confidence. I just didn't believe in myself in the way that I do now. But I've done a shit ton of work to get to this point, and I'm going to keep going, because the person that you become along the way is just like, that's one of the biggest things for me. That's one of my biggest whys, is the person that I'm becoming along the way, and the way that that allows me to impact other people and to show other people that like, you can love yourself. You can be confident. You can have big dreams. You can want more. It's not selfish to want more. It's amazing to want more. It's super fun to have a purpose and a passion and be able to share that with other people. It's okay to like to do your makeup, because yes, I am in the beauty industry, business aside, love that part of this industry. And it helps women get that little boost of confidence, start to realize that they are worth that time to take care of themselves, right? And so that is one of the reasons that I do it. I guess those are probably the three main reasons that I do it. But truthfully, like, I love the way that it fills me up, which might be selfish, but I know that it fills other people up too. But I love the way that it fills me up to inspire other women, to have women message me and say, because of you, I think I can do this too. Or because of you, like I've had women message me and say, because of you, like I'm going back to school. Okay, cool. Like, they didn't join my business, but it still filled me up to know that I impacted them to do something that they've been wanting to do but were scared to do. Like, I love that part. I just really like have learned that there's more to life than just working to live, like, or living to work. Sorry, living to work, right? Living to work. That's not living, you guys, that there's so much more. And that like today was a perfect example. And yes, like I have a super supportive husband, but honestly, like that comes from a place of mutual respect, but also like me realizing that I deserve someone to treat me the way that I should be treated. And so like, yeah, he's amazing and he took care of the kids today, but like I've created this where I have a life that I can design my days. I went and got a spray tan. I got my nails done. I went to yoga. I did my personal development. I hopped on a leadership call with my team. But that's my day. That is like what I get paid to do. That's what I've created, and I made that choice to make a change, and it's been nothing but, yes, bumps in the road, but it's been nothing but amazing. And I just like hope that if you're out there and you're like, I am not happy, that you know that you can do more. I hope that if you're out there thinking, you know what, I would love to try something like that you believe in yourself enough to go ahead and try something like this, because you know what? People might have preconceived notions or might think, this is not coffee, it's just water. I don't drink coffee that late. Preconceived notions about direct sales and this industry, but I'm telling you, this is the way of the future. Like, and I'm going to get into that in just a second, but I'm going to tell you, you know what? Okay, so that's my journey aside. Hey, Nikki, that's kind of like my journey aside, why I do this, why this is so important to me. But let me tell you why specifically LimeLight by Alcone, because I'm going to be straight up. Like, I believe in this company wholeheartedly. Every time we have a bump in the road or a change or anything, I never second guess the vision of our CEOs, because I believe in this company. So I'm going to tell you the three main reasons why I truthfully think like LimeLight by Alcone is the bee's knees. I don't know. I can't think of another stupid analogy. We have the most legit comp plan ever. Like we do have the highest paid comp plan, you guys. Like I can't describe to you our compensation plan and the way that they pay us unless you're like involved and you're seeing it. And I even tell my girls that as they continue to build and grow, all of a sudden they start, like I had one of my leaders message me today and say, I just went in the shower and I got out and I checked my back office and my I don't even know what changed, but like my paycheck went up by $250. And I was like, girl, you're starting to see how this comp plan works. You're starting to see all the bonuses and things you get for, you know, your hard work and your girl's hard work, right? And they pay you your worth. Like Michelle, our CEO, was the CEO of Alcone company. When she started this direct sales company, did it to pay women their worth, to make them believe in themselves enough, and then pay them for it, pay them for the work that they believe that they could do, right? And it sounds cheesy, might sound cheesy. I get it. Like if I wasn't in it, I'd probably be like, yeah, okay, cool. That sounds cheesy. I can't even tell you. Like she is the most transparent, humble. And this is the second reason, the culture here, you guys. She has created this culture where she is so transparent. Like she has her Monday morning coffee chats with us. And by the way, comp plan again, she has enhanced our comp plan one more time, which is crazy because we get paid 9 different ways. We're going to learn about it in May when everyone goes to the executive retreat, which super, super excited to learn how she could enhance this anymore. But they have created this collaborative culture where they are so transparent with us. They literally, like, I feel like we're in the trenches with them. Like, they tell us everything along the way. It's not competitive. Our compensation plan and the women here are designed to make this a collaborative environment, not a competitive environment. I've been in another direct sales company. It is like night and day from other companies. And I'm not bashing any other companies at all. Like, you know, wherever you fit is great. But I'm telling you, since I've seen both, that I can speak from, again, my Facebook page, so I can give my opinion. I can speak from experience with different companies that the culture here is just something like, I mean, classy and straightforward and transparent, and everyone's humble, and these women genuinely want to see you succeed. Like, every single person I bring into my business, I never question that they're going to feel at home, ever, ever. And the last thing is the products, you guys. Like, if you're going to be, think about it. When you share on a daily basis, like, products you love, like, oh my gosh, I love to get my nails done. This place is so great, right? Oh, I love my Starbucks. It's so great. Oh, I love this. It's so great, right? Like, you only share things that you stand behind 100%. Why would you ever represent a company that you don't stand behind every single one of the things that they offer, right? I could tell you 1,000 times over that I stand behind every product we offer. That the price point and the quality and the ingredients and the fact that literally, like, they don't bring in products unless they are tried and true. These are industry staples in the professional makeup world that, like, to me, that spoke volumes. It's like, I'm able to represent products that people, like, want so bad that, like, they fly off our shelves, and that prior to this direct sales company, women couldn't get unless they were professional makeup artists. You couldn't get it unless you went through Alcone company or one of the other distributors of some of these top professional products. You couldn't get them. You couldn't get them. And now I'm able to offer them to everyday women. Like, yes, I'm going to back that 1,000% because it works. Because my skin is freaking flawless, you guys. Like, and that's our products. That's our skincare line. Yes, I take care of my skin. I drink water. I eat healthy. I work out. But, like, my skin has never been more glowing. My makeup is, like, you guys, I mean, you see it. It's, like, flawless. Like, I back everything here 1,000%, and I hold my head high knowing that everything here is done with integrity. Every product here that's put on our shelves is tried and true, is, you know, industry staples, you guys. Like, we don't launch products every 2 months, every 1 month. Like, we do product launches maybe once or twice a year. We do a celebrity collaboration once a year with a celebrity makeup artist where they design specific limited edition products for us. But we don't launch a million products trying to see what sticks and what doesn't. We only launch staples. That's why you'll see I incorporate other brands. Very few, but a few other brands as well when I want glitter or I want a fun pop of color, right? Like, because we have staples, you guys. We have tried and true staples. We're not, like, guinea pigging anything over here, okay? Let me see if there was any. Hello, Danielle. How are you? So that's, hey, Bridget. So that's really it, you guys. I really just felt compelled to share with you. Hi, I swear you jump on after I check, then I wait a few minutes and you've been on. You're so funny, Cassie. I'm sorry. Thanks, Christine. I'm so glad. Oh, yes, I know. Like, I just feel like it's so important to know, A, who you're doing business with and why, right? Like, I want to know, like, where people's heart's at. And so that's why I love sharing my story with you guys. I love to be able to tell you guys, like, why I'm here and why this is so important to me. And if this speaks to you and you think that you could do this too, stop doubting yourself. Like, reach out. I am so honest and open. And if this is not the opportunity for you, I'm going to be straight up, because it's not for everybody. Okay. It's not for everybody. I've told people maybe this isn't the best fit for you. I've said that before because I want to be honest. Always, always, always run my business with super, super high integrity. I will always be genuine with you, which is part of the reason that I ended up here and left my other company, because I feel like here I can be my true self. I can be super authentic. I can feel super aligned with everything that I'm doing, and that I can genuinely impact women and show them that, like, this is a means to, and I know I said being a stay-at-home mom was, like, I couldn't just be that, but I do want to be there for my babies. So, like, this gave me a purpose and allowed me to do that, and it, like, meshed it together, you guys, and it's just been magical. And when my little guy goes to kindergarten next year, you're gonna watch a lot of stuff happen. But you guys, thank you so much for hopping on. If this spoke to you, please feel free to share this, because even if maybe it wasn't for you, maybe somebody else that you know needs to hear this. Maybe somebody needs a little inspiration. Maybe somebody needs an amazing opportunity like this. Please feel free to share this. Click the little share button. Let me know you shared it. I'll say thanks. Feel free to tag a friend. Everything that I post and share is public, so if you tag someone, they will see it. So I'm going to run. I'm going to go spend some time with my hubby, but thank you guys for hopping on, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.